I got the horse right here, the name is Paul Revere, and here's a guy that says if the weather is clear, can do. This guy says the horse can do. If he says the horse can do.
I'm picking Valentine, 'cause on the morning line, the guy's got him figured at 5 to 9.
But look at Epitaph, he wins it by a half, according to this here in the Telegraph.
For Paul Revere I'll fight, I hear his foot's all right. Of course it all depends if it's rained last night.
I know it's Valentine, the morning marks look fine. Besides the
X
jockeys,
means the horse
brother's
likes
a
mud.
friend of mine.
If
Just
that
bring
means
it,
the horse
boys,
likes
like
mice.
It
Likes
says
mice,
great-grandfather
likes
was
mice.
with poise.
I tell you, Paul
Says the
Revere,
horse
now
knows
this is
grass.
no bum fear. It's
Needs
from a
grass, says the
handicapper
horse
that's
knows
real
grass.
sincere.
I'm
Can
picking
do.
Valentine, 'cause
Can
on the
do.
morning line, the
This
guy's
guy
got
says
him
the horse
figured at
can
5
do.
to 9.
So
As
make
he
it
says the
happy,
horse can do. Can
Horse guy
do.
says the horse
Can
has
do.
Epitaph.
Valentine.
Paul Revere, I got the horse right here. And stray no more, stray no more, stray no more. Put down the bottle and say no more. Follow, follow, before you take another swallow. Know the fault and stray no more, stray no more, stray no more. If you're a sinner and you pray no more, follow, follow the fault. Brothers and sisters, resist the devil and he will flee from you. That is what the Bible tells us. Hear me, you gamblers, with your dice, your cards, your horses. Just around the corner is our little mission where you are always welcome to seek refuge from this jungle of sin. Join me, brothers and sisters, in resisting the devil, and we can put the devil... Remember, friends, the Save a Soul mission located at 409 West 49th Street, open all day and all night. Oh, never mind. Poor Miss Sarah. I wonder why a refined doll like her is mixed up in the mission dodge.
Yeah, it's too bad that such a doll wastes all her time being good. How can she make any money from that?
Maybe she owns a piece of the mission.
Yeah.
Hey, Benny South Street.
Harry the horse! How are ya? You know Nicely Johnson.
Yeah, how goes it?
Nicely, nicely, thank you.
Rusty Charlie, good to see you.
Tell me, Nathan Detroit, has he got a place for his crap game?
He's still looking for a place.
The heat is on.
Well, tell him I'm loaded and looking for action. I just acquired 5,000 potatoes.
5,000 bucks?
Where'd you acquire it?
I collected a reward on my father.
Everybody's looking for action. I wish Nathan finds,
Why, Lieutenant Brannigan, Mr. South Street, Mr. Charlie. It's Lieutenant Brannigan of the New York Police Department.
a pleasure.
Any of you seen Nathan Detroit's?
Which Nathan Detroit is that?
I mean the Nathan Detroit who's been running a floating crab game around here. You can tell him from me. I know that right now he's running around trying to find a spot.
Hi, Nathan.
Fellas, I'm having terrible trouble. Everyone's scared on account of that lousy Brannigan, and I can't.
Something wrong, Mr. Detroit?
Oh, hello, Lieutenant. I hope you didn't think I was talking about you. There are other lousy Brannigans.
Totally.
Detroit, I imagine you're having terrible trouble finding a place for your crap game.
Well, the heat is on, as you must know from the fact that you now have to live off your salary.
you find a place for the game?
I was just over at the Biltmore Garage. Joey says he might take a chance and let me use the place if I give him $1,000.
$1,000?
In cash.
Nathan, can't you do something?
What can I do? I'm broke. I couldn't even buy Adelaide a present today. And do you know what today is? It's mine and Adelaide's 14th anniversary. We've been engaged 14 years.
Nathan, concentrate on the game. The town's up the hill with high players. The Greeks in town.
Brandy Bottle Bates.
Scranton Slim.
I know, I can make a fortune, but where can I have the game?
The Biltmore Garage wants $1,000.
But we ain't got a grand on hand.
And they now got a lock on the door of the gym at Public School 84.
There's the stockroom behind McCloskey's bar.
But Mrs. McCloskey ain't a good scout.
And things being how they are, the back of the police station is out.
So the Biltmore Garage is the spot.
But the $1,000 we ain't got! Why, it's good old reliable Nathan, 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 Detroit. If you're looking for action, he'll furnish the spot. Even when the heat is on, it's never too hot. Not for good old reliable Nathan, for it's always just a short walk to the oldest established permanent floating crap game in New York. Where's the action? Where's the game? Gotta have the game or we'll die from shame. It's the oldest established permanent floating crap game in New York.
I'm fine. Gentlemen, do not worry. Nathan Detroit's crap game will float again. My boys will let you know where it is.
Say, Nathan, you know who else is looking for action? Sky Masterson.
Sky Masterson? There's the highest player of them all.
Maybe you can borrow the $1,000 from Sky.
Not Sky. With him, that kind of money ain't lending money. It's betting money. So why didn't I bet him? Why didn't I bet him $1,000 on something?
You would bet with Sky Masterson?
I ain't scared. I'm perfectly willing to take the risk, providing I can figure out a bet on which there's no chance of losing. He likes crazy bets. Look, run into Mindy's restaurant and ask Mindy how many pieces of cheesecake he sold yesterday, and also how many pieces of strudel.
How much cheesecake? How much strudel?
What do you want to know for?
Just find out. Now beat it. Here comes Adelaide, and if she isn't running the crap game, she'll never set foot on me again.
Hello, Nathan, dear!
Adelaide, pigeon.
You go ahead, Goyles. Order me a tuna fish and rye, a chocolate sundae with tomato ketchup and mayonnaise. We gotta get back to the hot box.
You still rehearsing?
Yeah, you know that slave driver, Charlie? Well, he's been working us all day. So finally I says, look, Charlie, I'm starving. I gotta get out here and get something to eat. And he says, you don't want to get out of here and get something to eat. You want to sneak out and meet up with that cheap bum, Nathan Detroit.
So what did you say to him?
Well, I told him. I says, I'll meet whoever I want. Nathan, happy anniversary!
A present for me?
I hope you like it.
A belt.
Read the card.
Sugar is sweet, and so is jelly, so put this belt around your belly. That's so sweet. Look, honey, about your present. I didn't get you one. I'm sorry.
No, I kind of like it when you forget to give me presents. It makes me feel like we're married.
Don't worry, honey. One of these days, I'll be in the money, and you'll have more mink than a mink.
Nathan, darling, I could do so long without anything. Just so long as you don't start running your crap game again.
The crap game? What an absurd thought.
Yesterday, Mindy sold 1,200 cheesecake and 1,500 strudel.
More strudel than cheesecake. That's great.
Nathan, what is this?
Nothing, honey. Look, I'm expecting a fellow, and I know you're hungry.
Nathan, are you trying to get rid of me again?
No, I just don't want your sandwich to get soggy. Fellas?
Achoo!
Nathan, you old promoter, you.
Sky, how are you? Gonna be in town long?
Flying to Havana tomorrow.
Havana?
Yes, there's lots of action down there. Want to come with me?
Nah, I got things to do. Tell me, you hungry? Maybe we can walk into Mindy's and have a piece of cheesecake or strudel or something.
No, I think I'll go get the late results.
But you will admit, Mindy's has the greatest cheesecake in the country.
Yes, I'm quite partial to Mindy's cheesecake.
Who ain't? And yet there's some people who like Mindy's strudel. Offhand, which do you think Mindy sells more of? The cheesecake or the strudel?
Well, I never give it much thought. But I'd say if everyone is like I am, Mindy sells much more cheesecake than strudel.
For how much?
Huh?
I'll bet you $1,000 that yesterday Mindy sold more strudel than cheesecake.
Nathan, let me tell you a little story.
Oh?
When I was a young man about to go out in the world, my father says to me a very valuable thing. Son, the old guy says, one of these days in your travels, a man is going to come up to you with a brand new deck of cards and offer to bet you he can make the jack of spades jump out of the deck and squirt cider in your ear. But son, do not bet this man, for as sure as you are standing there today, you are going to wind up with an ear full of cider. Now, Nathan, I do not claim you have been clocking Mindy's cheesecake,
You don't think that?
but if you are really looking for some action, I will bet you the same 1,000 you do not know the color of the necktie you have on. Well,
No bets. Brown. What a crazy color.
We took Adelaide to the drugstore, and she says for you to be sure to pick her up after the show at the Hot Box. And don't be late.
Yes, dear. I mean, yes.
yes, dear. That is husband talk if I ever heard it. Nathan, you are trapped. In Adelaide, you have the type of doll that is most difficult to unload.
I don't want to unload her. I love Adelaide. And a guy without a doll, well, a doll is a necessity.
Nathan, I'm not putting the rap on dolls. I just say, figuring weight for age, all dolls are the same.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah,
Then how come you ain't got a doll? How come you're flying to Havana alone without one?
I like to travel light. But if I wish to take a doll with me to Havana, there's a large assortment available.
Not real high-class dolls.
Any doll, you name her.
Any doll, and I name her. Will you bet on that? Will you bet $1,000 that if I name a doll, you'll have to take her to Havana tomorrow?
You gotta bet.
Well, I name her.
Her? Cider. Do you take sinners here?
Indeed, we do. Didn't I see you a little while ago on Broadway?
Possibly. I've been wandering around, trying to get up the courage to come here.
Here are 2 of our pamphlets. They will give you a good deal of comfort.
Thank you.
And we're holding a midnight prayer meeting on Thursday, which I'm sure you will wish to attend.
I'm sure. Miss Sarah.
How do you know my name?
Allow me to introduce myself. Sky Masterson. I hope you'll not think I'm getting out of line. I just think it is wonderful to see a pretty young doll, a nice-looking lady like yourself, sacrificing herself for the sake of others.
Here is another pamphlet that I think you should read.
Thank you. Of course, I will need a lot of personal help from you.
I'll be speaking at the Thursday prayer meeting.
I need private lessons. Why don't we get dinner or something?
I think not. Tell me, Mr. Masterson, why are you here?
I told you, I'm a sinner.
You're lying.
Well, lying's a sin. Look, I'm a big sinner. If you get me, it's 8 to 5. The others will follow. Why don't you let me help you? I bet I can fill this place full of sinners.
I don't bet.
I'll make you a proposition. When is this big prayer meeting yours? Thursday? I will guarantee to fill that prayer meeting with 12 genuine sinners.
And what's my end of the bargain?
Have dinner with me.
Why do you want to have dinner with me?
I'm hungry. Here. That there is Sky Masterson's marker for 12 sinners. Don't think it's good? Ask anybody in town. I owe you 12 sinners. I'll pick you up at noon tomorrow for dinner.
At noon?
It'll take us some time to get there.
To get where?
El Cafe Cubana. In Havana.
Havana?
Well, where else do you want to eat? Howard Johnson's? The plane gets us there in 5 hours and back in the same night. And the food is great.
Please go away.
Somewhere in the world, there must be a guy who might appeal to someone like the sergeant. I wonder what this guy will be like.
He will not be a gambler.
I'm not interested in what he will not be. I'm interested in what he will be.
Don't worry. I'll know when my love comes along. I won't take a chance, for he'll be just what I need, not some fly-by-night Broadway romance.
And you'll know at a glance by the 2 pairs of pants.
I'll know by the calm, steady voice, those feet on the ground. I'll know as I run to his arms that at last I've come home safe and sound. Until then, I shall wait. Until then, I'll be strong, for I'll know when my love comes along.
No. You're talking about love. You can't dope it like that. What are you picking, a guy or a horse?
I wouldn't expect a gambler to understand.
Would you like to hear what a gambler feels about the big heartthrob?
No.
Well, I'll tell you. I'll know when my love comes along. I'll know in my heart. I'll know, and I won't ever ask. Am I right? Am I wise? Am I smart? But I'll stop and I'll stare at that face in the throng. Yes, I'll know when my love comes along. I'll drop by again, in case you want to take a crack at the other cheek.
And now, for the grand finale of our Round the World review, we take you down on the farm with our star Miss Adelaide and the Hotbox Farmerettes.
I love you, a bushel and a peck, a bushel and a peck, and a hug around the neck, hug around the neck, and a barrel and a heap, barrel and a heap, and I'm talking in my sleep about you, about you. 'Cause I love you, a bushel and a peck, you bet your pretty neck I do. Doodle-doodle-doo, doodle-doodle-doo, doodle-doodle-doo-doo. Doodle-doodle-doo, doodle-doodle-doo-doo. Beats me all the heck how I'll ever tend the farm, ever tend the Hello, Nathan, Gia.
Hello, Pie Face. What have you got there?
A book.
A book. You're always reading books. You're becoming a regular bookie.
Nathan, darling, this is very interesting. The doctor gave it to me when I went to him about my cold.
How is your cold?
It's the same. So the doctor asked me how long I'd had it, and I told him a long time. So he said to read this book, because he said it might be due to psychology.
You haven't got that, have you?
Nathan, darling, this is psychology that tells you why goyles do certain kinds of things. What do you think I got in this box?
Sally's wedding shop. I can't guess.
It's a wedding veil. I've had it for 3 years. I won't show it to you, though, because it's bad luck. Would you like to see it?
It's bad luck.
So you see, Nathan, darling, we got the veil, and all we need now is our license and a blood test.
Oh, what?
Blood tests. It's a law.
What a city. First they closed my crap game, then they opened my veins.
Nathan, you're not planning on running your crap game again.
Adelaide, how could you think such a thing? Why do you think I gave up the crap game? It's because I love you, and I want us to be the happiest married couple that there is in the world.
Hey, Adelaide, are you about ready to go? You? I'm all dated up tomorrow with Society Max, and he breaks it on account of your dopey crap game. Honest, Adelaide, I pity you.
Adelaide, look at me. I'm down on my knees.
Oh, get up. It reminds me of your crap game.
You're getting yourself upset. After all, we love each other, and we're going to get married.
I don't believe you anymore.
We're going to feel better tomorrow. Come on, cheer up, honey. Let's see that old smile.
Achoo!
That's my girl. See you tomorrow.
It says here, the average unmarried female, basically insecure, due to some long frustration, may react with psychosomatic symptoms, difficult to endure, affecting the upper respiratory tract. In other words, just from waiting around for that plain little band of gold, a poison can develop a cold. It says here, the female remaining single, just in the legal sense, shows a neurotic tendency. See notes? See notes? Oh no! Chronic organic syndromes, toxic or hyperdense, involving the eye, the ear, the nose, and the throat. In other words, just from worrying whether the wedding is on or off, a poison can develop a cough. And they get on the train for Niagara. She can hear church bells chime. The compartment is air conditioned, and the mood sublime. Then they get off in Saratoga for the 14th time. A poison can develop a grip, la post-nasal drip, with the wheezes and the sneezes and the sinus that's really a pip from the lack of community property and the feeling she's getting too old. A poison can develop a bad cold.
Hey, nicely. What are you looking at?
Sky was just following Miss Sarah, and you should have seen her. She gave him a look that could have cooled a moose at mating time.
Great. Just so we don't have to take the doll to Havana.
Havana? He couldn't take that doll to New Rochelle. Where's Nathan? He ought to start lining up the game.
I don't know. I suppose trying to see Adelaide. She's mad at him again.
That Miss Adelaide. She's always taking his mind off honest work.
Yeah. It's too bad that a smart businessman like Nathan has to go and fall in love with his own fiancée.
Benny, that's his weakness, and we should be tolerant, because I'm told that it's a worldwide weakness. When you see a guy reach for stars in the sky, you can bet that he's doing it for some doll.
When you spot a John waiting out in the rain, chances are he's insane, as only a John can be for a Jane.
When you meet a gent paying all kinds of rent for a flat that could flatten the Taj Mahal, call it sad, call it funny, but it's better than even money that the guy's only doing it for some doll. When you see a sport and his cash has run short, make a bet that he's banking it with some doll. When a guy wears tails with a front gleaming white, who the heck do you think he's tickling pink on Saturday night? When a lazy slob takes a good steady job and he smells from Vitalis and Barbasol, call it dumb, call it clever, but you can give odds forever that the guy's only doing it for some doll, some doll, some doll. The guy's only doing it for some doll.
Well, we finally lost him.
I do think you should have paid some attention to him.
Yes, he attended every stream we had this morning. He must be very interested in our work.
Very.
By the way, you spoke beautifully this morning, Miss Sarah.
No, I can't reach these people. I should never have volunteered for this post. Well, you guys go into lunch. I'm gonna walk with Grandma. General Cartwright!
Good morning, Sarah. Arvide.
Good morning, General.
You didn't know you were going to town, General.
Sarah, there's something I have to tell you.
Won't you come inside? Have some lunch with us.
No, I don't have time, dear. I have several other calls to make. Sarah, we at headquarters have decided to close this branch of the mission.
Close the mission?
General, please. Someone can do good here, even if I can't.
We've announced a big meeting for tomorrow night.
But will anyone be here?
Pardon me, I couldn't help overhearing. General, my name is Sky Masterson, former sinner.
How do you do?
How do you do? I wish to protest the closing of this mission. I believe Miss Sarah can be a big success here.
It's nice to hear you say that, but I'm not so certain.
$1 will get you 10.
What?
General, might I make a suggestion? Why don't you come to the meeting tomorrow night and find out for yourself?
Well, if I thought the mission had a chance.
General, I personally guarantee you 12 genuine sinners.
Well, hallelujah!
Hallelujah!
Hallelujah.
You got all your carnations?
Remember, no one will be let in the game without they got a red carnation. It's like a password.
Okay, but where's the game?
I'll tell you in a minute. Nathan, is it all set? Can I tell the guys it's at the Biltmore garage?
Not yet. I gotta stall him for a while. Joey wants his dough first.
But it's 11 o'clock. They won't stick around much longer.
So sue me.
Detroit, if you don't got no place for the game, tell us, and we'll seek elsewhere for entertainment.
Now take it easy, Harry.
I'd like you to meet Big Julie from Chicago.
Why, how do you do, Big Julie?
I came here to shoot crap. Let's shoot crap.
Nathan, if there's no crap game tonight, I'm sure Big Julie will be considerably displeased. And Big Julie does not like to be displeased.
Big Julie, believe me when I tell you that when Nathan Detroit arranges something, you can count on it that.
Oh, an interesting gathering indeed. The cream of society. Angie the Ox, Society Max, Rusty Charlie, Liver Lips Louie. What's the occasion, gentlemen?
Well, we're...
It's a party.
Indeed. What kind of a party?
Goodbye, Goyle. See you tomorrow.
It's a bachelor dinner. Nathan's getting married.
What?
That's correct, Lieutenant. It's a bachelor dinner. Nathan's getting married.
Yes, sir.
For he's a jolly good fellow. For he's a jolly good fellow. For he's a jolly good fellow.
Which nobody cannot deny.
Nathan, darling, I'm so thrilled. Why didn't you tell me?
It was a surprise?
Well, when I saw you standing here with all these fine gentlemen, I never dreamed it was a bachelor dinner. I thought it was a...
Oh, it's a bachelor dinner. Yes, sir, a bachelor dinner.
Just think, after 14 years, I'm finally going to become Mrs. Nathan Detroit. Time suddenly to fly.
Tell me, Nathan, when is the happy day?
Well,
When will it be, Nathan?
we need time for our license.
You could elope.
What?
Drive down to Maryland. Marry right away. Don't even ask for a blood test.
Ain't that unhealthy?
Nathan, let's do it.
What the heck?
My congratulations too, Nathan. And I only hope there's nothing in heredity.
Nathan, darling, I got so many things to do before we elope. You'll be at the hot box tomorrow night.
I'll have a table reserved and I'll be all dressed up in whatever you elope in.
Oh, Nathan, I'm so happy!
Nathan, you're indeed a lucky fellow. A most beautiful doll indeed. Do you agree, Big Julie?
Let's shoot crap.
Nathan, you'd better find a place.
How can I? The money from Sky ain't come yet.
Maybe it won't come. Maybe he took the doll to Havana.
He couldn't have. How could he? She couldn't have gone.
Yeah. Yeah, no, she wouldn't go with
No
Sky.
way.
No.
Not with Sarah. Look.
Where is she?
I didn't see her.
She's not there.
Does that mean she's
In Havana?
delicious. What did you call them?
Dulce de leche. It's Spanish for milkshake.
Dulce de leche. What's in it besides milk?
Oh, sugar and a sort of native flavoring.
What's the name of the flavoring?
Bacardi.
Doesn't Bacardi have alcohol in it?
Only enough to act as a preservative.
You know, this would be a wonderful way to get children to drink milk. Two more dulce de leches.
Are you all right?
Am I all right? Ask me, how do I feel? Ask me now that we're cozy and clingy. Well, sir, all I can say is if I were a bell, I'd be ringing. From the moment we kissed tonight, that's the way I've just got to behave. Boy, if I were a lamp, I'd light. And if I were a banner, I'd wave. Ask me, how do I feel? Little me with my quiet upbringing. Well, sir, all I can say is if I were a gate, I'd be swinging. And if I were a watch, I'd start popping my spring. Or if I were a bell, I'd go ding dong, ding dong, ding. Ask me, how do I feel from this chemistry lesson I'm learning? Well, sir, all I can say is if I were a bridge, I'd be burning. Ask me now to describe this whole beautiful thing. Well, if I were a bell, I'd go ding dong, ding dong, ding.
We better hurry if we want to catch the next plane back to New York.
I don't want to go back to New York.
Well, I'm taking you back.
You're no gentleman.
Look, a doll like you shouldn't be mixed up with a guy like me. It's no good. I'm no good. Look, you know why I brought you here? I made a bet. That's how you met me in the first place. I made a bet.
How else would a girl get to meet a gambler?
I gotta think what's best for you.
Oh, you talk just like a missionary. Thank you for bringing me back. I must have behaved very badly.
No, you were fine.
Oh, golly, I don't know how I'll get on with all this stuff. Oh, Sky, hello.
How are you, Miss Adelaide?
Oh, fine. Sky, look, the Goyles just gave me a kitchen shower.
That's wonderful, Adelaide. You know Miss Sarah?
How do you do?
Glad to meet you. You know, Sky, we're eloping tomorrow night of the Hot Box. Nathan and I.
Good luck.
Thank you, Sky. Gee, I feel just like a housewife already.
Well, I can't wait for the baby.
You mean 5?
Miss Adelaide certainly seems happy.
She's in love.
Yeah, I guess so.
What time is it?
I don't know. 4 o'clock?
I've never been up this late before.
How do you like it?
It's so peaceful and wonderful.
You're finding out something I've known for quite a while. Obadiah.
Obadiah? What's that?
Obadiah Masterson. That's my real name. You're the first person I've ever told it to before. I've never been in love before. Now all at once it's you forevermore. I've never been in love before. I thought my heart was safe. I thought I knew the score.
But this is wine that's all too strange and strong. I'm full of foolish song, and out my song must pour. So please forgive this helpless haze I'm in. I've really never been in love before.
Hello, Sarah, dear.
Grandmother? I thought you'd be asleep.
Good morning, Brother Masterson.
Good morning.
We stayed out all night, and guess what?
The streets were full of sinners.
Exactly. It was wonderful. Where have you been, Sarah?
I've been to Cuba.
Oh, you're even more tired than I am.
What the heck is this? What's going on inside the mission? Nathan, what's going on?
Canasta!
Someone must have tipped them off. Split up and find them. I've seen a lot of strange things in my time, but this is the first time I've ever seen a crab game going full blast in a mission.
Crap game!
Sarah, you know I had nothing to do with this, don't you? Sarah!
This wouldn't have happened if I hadn't. I never should have gone with you. It was wrong.
No, it wasn't. You went to help the mission.
Did I?
Will I see you tomorrow?
Everyone is welcome at the mission.
You know that's not what I mean.
It's no good, Sky. You said it yourself. It's no good.
Why not? What type of doll are you anyway?
I'm a mission doll.
Sky, have you seen Miss Adelaide?
Huh?
I bring a message for her from Nathan.
What's the message?
It's this way. Nathan's aunt in Pittsburgh was suddenly fallen ill with...
A rare tropical disease.
Say, that's not bad.
Nicely. Where's Nathan?
The crap game's still going on.
Since last night?
Big Julie's being a big loser and doesn't wish the game to terminate.
Where's the game?
Are you looking for some action?
Not at the moment, but I would like to talk to some of the guys. I gave a market to, well, somebody. And I'd like to clean it up before...
I'll meet you outside.
What about Nathan's message?
Right. Miss Adelaide, Nathan's in Pittsburgh with a rare tropical ant. Goodbye.
What? I don't understand. Sky Nathan has to come here tonight. We're eloping to get married. Is it that crap game again?
You know Nathan. Why does it surprise you?
But he promised he would change.
Change. What is it with you dolls? The second you get the guy that you like, you take him right in for alterations.
What is it with you men? Why can't you marry people like other people do and live normal like people? Have a home with wallpapers and bookends.
Guys like Nathan Detroit. And yeah, Sky Masterson. We don't belong in a life like that. Some dolls get mixed up with guys like us. It's no good. See you in a couple months.
Will you see Nathan before you go?
Maybe.
Tell him I never want to talk to him again. And have him call me here.
Why don't you just get another guy?
Wait till you fall for somebody. You'll find out.
Yeah.
In other words, it's from sitting alone at a table with a poison can develop the flu. You can bundle her up in her woolies, and I mean the warmest branch. You can wrap her in sweaters and coats till it's more than a frame. You can stand, and if she still gets the feeling she's naked from looking at her left hand, poison can develop the flu. The flu. 103.2. So much virus is inside that a microscope slide looks like ASU. Just from wanting her memories and writing and a story your folks can be told. A poison can develop a cold.
Not so fast, Sarah, not so fast. I just want to get away from this whole place. To go someplace where all the sinners are respectable and well behaved. You saw what happened last night. They gambled in our mission.
And someday they'll be praying there. Even a man like Sky Masterson. He came seeking refuge.
He came seeking me. Did you know that?
I knew that the minute he started picking on you, but I didn't know you were going to get stuck on him.
The man I love will not be a gambler.
But if you love him enough, Sarah, dear.
Good evening, Miss Sarah. Sister Abernathy. How goes it with the soul saving? Tonight's the big meeting, right?
It's supposed to be. The general's coming.
General's a tough doll, eh?
Grandmother, we've got to hurry.
Miss Sarah, you've forgotten something. Being a gambler, I never forget things like this. You currently hold my marker for 12 sinners tonight.
Mr. Masterson, last night the mission was filled with your friends. Let us say we're even.
Mr. Masterson, if you don't pay off on that marker, I'll tell the whole town you're a dirty welcher.
Nicely. Where's the crap game?
Well, Sky, it's about a 10 minutes walk from here.
Which way?
This way.
You see, Big Julie, the boys are slightly fatigued from weariness, having been shooting crap for quite a while now, namely 24 hours.
I do not care who's tired. I'm at 25 G's, so nobody leaves.
Gentlemen, I begin to see the logic of Big Julie. It is not that Big Julie is a bad loser, it is merely that he prefers to win. Right, Big Julie?
I will now play on credit. Give me the dice. I'm shooting 2,000. And Detroit, I'm going to roll you, willy-nilly. If I lose, I'll give you my marker.
And if I lose,
You'll give him cash.
let me hear it from Big Julie.
You give me cash. Put up your dough.
I just remembered. I'm eloping tonight.
Get up to 2,000.
Wouldn't it be more convenient if I put it right into your pocket?
Get it up. Ha. 11. I win.
Well, that cleans me.
Now, I'll play with you guys.
Good evening, gentlemen.
Well, fresh blood. Look for some action?
Not at the moment. I would like to talk to some of you guys.
We ain't talking. We're shooting crap.
I'm asking for only 1 minute. It has to do with Miss Sarah Brown's mission.
Say, who is this guy?
It's the fellow I was telling you. Took the mission to Havana.
Look, fella. You're sewing up the action around here.
You want action? Would you care to make a small wager on a proposition?
What's the proposition?
Am I right-handed or left-handed?
How would I know a thing like that?
I'll give you a clue. Look, you guys. Tonight in Miss Sarah Brown's mission at 409 West 49th Street, they're holding a midnight prayer meeting in which I promised to deliver some sinners. And when it comes to sinning, most of you guys are high up among the paint cards.
I don't want to waste no evening in a hallelujah joint.
I guarantee the air in the mission smells much cleaner than down here. And maybe it would not hurt you guys to learn something else than the odds on making it forward the hard way. Well, I tried. See you around, Nathan.
Sky, about that Havana business, I regret I temporarily do not have the 1,000 to pay you.
You don't have to pay me. You won.
I won? But I thought you took Miss Sarah to Havana.
You thought wrong.
Come on, get up, Big Julie. I've now got dough to roll you, but with my dice this time.
Nothing doing. With your dice, he can't make it past save his soul.
What'd you say?
I says, with them dice, he can't make it past to save his soul.
Well, maybe I can make it past to save his, and yours, and yours, and his. I will bet each of you $1,000 against your souls. 1,000 cash against a marker for your souls. If I win, you all show up at the mission tonight, okay? One meeting.
Okay, by me.
By me too. Yeah.
You too, Nathan? 1,000 against your soul.
Me? I don't even know if I got one.
You got one someplace. Now give me the dice. And give me room. I got a little more than dough riding on this one. They call you Lady Luck, but there is room for doubt. At times you have a very unladylike way of running out. You're on this date with me, the pickings have been lush, and yet before this evening is over, you might give me the brush. You might forget your manners, you might refuse to stay, and so the best that I can do is pray. Luck be a lady tonight, luck be a lady tonight. Luck if you've ever been a lady to begin with, luck be a lady tonight. Luck let a gentleman see how nice a dame you can be. I know the way you've treated other guys you've been with, luck be a lady. A lady wouldn't make little snake eyes at me when I fed my life on this roll. So let's keep the party polite. Never get out of my sight. Stick with me, baby, I'm the fella you came in with. Luck be a lady. Luck be a lady. Luck be a lady. Night.
Adelaide,
Oh, what a coincidence.
did nicely explain to you about tonight. I hope you ain't sore about it.
Please, let us not have a vulgar scene. After all, we are civilized people, and we do not have to conduct ourselves like a slob.
Sweetheart, baby, how could you carry on like this over one lousy elopement? Adelaide, please.
It's no use, Nathan. I have already succeeded in your not being able to upset me no more. I have got you completely out of my... Achoo! Oh, Nathan!
Adelaide, baby, don't ever do that to me again. I can't stand it. We'll get married. We'll have a home. A little white house with a green fence, just like the Whitney colors.
Look, Nathan, darling, we can still make everything all right. Look, it's not even midnight yet. 5 minutes till 12. Let's elope right now.
Okay, Adelaide. No, I can't.
Why not? Come on, Nathan. We'll be late.
Well, I gotta go to a prayer meeting.
Nathan, this is the biggest lie you've ever told me!
But I promise you it's true. Adelaide!
It is now several minutes past midnight. Isn't anyone coming? Sergeant Sarah, something is very wrong.
General, I know what's wrong. I'm wrong. I've failed. I've spoken to these people day after day, but my words haven't reached them. I think you had better close this branch of the mission.
This is ridiculous. I could be out there.
Welcome, brothers, welcome.
Where's Nathan Detroit?
Present.
Here you are, Miss Sarah. 12 or more assorted sinners. Sorry we didn't have time to clean him up before we brought him here.
Won't you gentlemen sit down?
Sit down, all of you. This is a mission, not Roseland, so I expect there's no further unpleasantness. Since I'm required for Points West tonight, I'm appointing Nathan Detroit Major Domo in my place. Anyone who does not conduct themselves according to Hoyle will answer to Sky Masterson personally.
What a remarkable young man.
So remember that, you guys.
Gentlemen, we are honored tonight. This meeting will be conducted by the head of our organization, General Cartwright.
It is wonderful to see our mission graced by so many evil-looking sinners. Now, who would like to begin the ball rolling by giving testimony?
Benny, give testimony.
I ain't no stool pigeon.
Come, brothers, I know it is difficult, but let one of you give testimony to the sin that is in his heart. Anyone?
Harry.
Oh no.
Harry the horse.
Well, like when Sky was ruling us for our souls?
I beg your pardon?
Sky Masterson, he wrote us $1,000 against our souls. That's why we're here.
I don't think I understand.
I do, General. He means that they are only here because Mr. Masterson won them in a dice game.
How wonderful! This entire meeting is a result of gambling. It shows how good can come out of evil. Sergeant Sarah, you have done remarkable work.
Thank you.
Anybody else? Aha!
We will now hear testimony from Brother Nicely Johnson. Brother Nicely Johnson.
Well, it happened to me kind of funny, like a dream, that's it, a dream.
Tell us, in your own words.
I dreamed last night I got on the boat to heaven, and by some chance I had brought my dice along, and there I stood, and I hollered, someone fade me. But the passengers, they know right from wrong. For the people all said, sit down, you're rocking the boat. People all said, sit down, you're rocking the boat. And the devil will drag you under by the sharp lapel of your checkered coat. Sit down, you're rocking the boat. And as I laughed at those passengers to heaven, a great big wave came and washed me overboard. And as I sank and I hollered, someone save me, that's the moment I woke up. Thank the Lord. Thank the Lord. And I said to myself, sit down, you're rocking the boat. Said to myself, sit down, you're rocking the boat. And the devil will drag you under with a soul so heavy you never float. Sit down, you're rocking the boat.
anything we can do for you, Brother Brannigan? Perhaps you would care to testify.
I'll do my testifying in court, where I'll testify that you ran a crap game here in this mission last night. Miss Sarah, you were there when they came out. Aren't these the fellows?
I never saw them before in my life.
That's all right, Broad.
Now, if you'd excuse us, officer, we would like to go on with our meeting.
Thank you, Miss Sarah. People, I have a confession to make, and I gotta get it off my chest. We did shoot crap here last night, and we're all sorry about it, ain't we, boys?
Yeah, of course.
But I did another terrible thing. I made a bet with a certain guy that he could not take a certain doll away with him on a trip. And this I should not have done, although it did not do any harm as I won the bet.
You won the bet?
Sure, the guy said he didn't take the doll. Well, that does make me feel a lot better.
Hallelujah!
Hallelujah!
Hallelujah.
Gentlemen, we will now sing number 244, Follow the Fold. Please.
Oh, hello.
Good evening.
I'm Adelaide, the well-known fiancée.
Oh, yes. When are you getting married?
The 12th of never.
Oh. I'm sorry. But try to be forgiving and understanding, and the pain will go away. In the Bible, it tells us in Obadiah. Oh, Obadiah. Obadiah.
You've got a boyfriend named Obadiah, huh?
Obadiah was an ancient prophet.
Don't tell me. Nobody cries like that over an old guy. Whoever it is, you've got it bad. You know, when I saw you with Sky Matheson the other night. Oh no, not Sky. Oh, you're in not love with Sky. Oh, you poor thing.
I thought I hated him.
Well, I thought I hated Nathan. I still think I hate Nathan. That's love.
Adelaide, can't men like Sky ever change?
For 14 years I've tried to change Nathan. Always thought about how wonderful he would be if he was just different. But they just can't change.
A little while ago at our prayer meeting, there were a lot of gamblers who acted as though maybe they could change.
Gamblers at your prayer meeting?
Mm-hmm.
Say, was Nathan Detroit there?
I'm sure I heard that name.
How do you like that rat? Just when you ought to been lying, he's telling the truth. I'm glad I'm through with him. And you ought to be glad you're through with Sky, too.
I am.
What are we? Crazy or something? Why not?
Why not what?
Marry the man today. Trouble though he may be, much as he likes to play. Crazy, wild, and free. Marry the man today, rather than sigh in sorrow. Marry the man today and change his ways tomorrow.
Carefully expose him to domestic life. And if he ever tries to stray from you,
Have a pot roast.
Have a headache.
Have a baby.
Have 2 6-9 swap. Marry the man today, rather than sigh in sorrow. Marry the man today and change his ways, and change his ways, and change his ways tomorrow. Nathan, darling, hurry up. I'm waiting for you.
Let's go. Where's the wedding?
Holy smoke.
What's the matter?
I didn't find a place for the wedding.
Oh, Nathan.
How about the Biltmore Garage?
Brothers and sisters, life is one big crap game, and the devil is using loaded dice.
Where's the crap game?
Brother Masterson,
Yes, Brother Detroit?
can we get married in your mission? Adelaide and I?
Certainly. I married Brother Masterson and Sister Sarah. Glad to do the same for you.
Congratulations, Nathan. I'll lay you 8 to 5. You'll be very happy.
What Obadiah means is
Obadiah?
he wishes you every happiness. And so do I.
Thank you very much. I know we're going to be happy. Have a little home in the country where Nathan would be sitting there beside me every single night.